So now we will continue with next chapter, which is a chapter 12. Okay. So chapter 12 is about linear. This is the next, this is more on how to make a good decision. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8. The passcode is 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so linear optimization is to help a decision maker to make the optimum decision or to make a best decision. Okay, right. When in the business, when you want to make a decision, okay, so it's either the decision or the objective to make a decision normally to maximize or to minimize. To maximize the profit when you want to make a decision, okay, they want to maximize the profit, to maximize the useful or resources, to maximize the use of workers, number of workers, or to minimize cost, minimize duration, minimize time. Also depends to what type of the function that they want to use as a measurement. Okay, this is what we call maximize or minimize. This we call an objective function. Okay, so when you want to make a decision, you must have an objective function. Okay, function is we'll put it in the linear formatting. And also to achieve this objective function, okay, so it has a limitation or restriction. Okay, because you have a limitation of fund, limitation of number of workers, limitation of space. Okay, so there is a limitation. In business, of course, you have a limitation. Okay, when you want to make a decision, you have based on the limitation, the resources that you have. Resources you have is a limitation. Whatever decision, whatever you want to plan is based on that limitation. Okay, so in linear optimization, that limitation too we refer as a constraint. Okay, so constraint, based on constraint, we want to maximize the profit, or based on the constraint that we have to, we want to plan so that we can minimize the total cost. Okay, business won't maximize the total cost. Okay, so be careful with the objective. Okay. Alright, so it can be linear or non-linear, but for the purpose of this course, we will focus on linear optimization. Okay, this is just application, sample of application that use a linear optimization. Okay, so a manufacturer wants to develop a production schedule and inventory policy that will satisfy demand in future periods at the same time. And at the same time, minimize the total production and inventory cost. So you want to make a schedule, okay? So schedule, you have a few workers, few machines, okay? So you want to maximize the use of workers. You want to make sure that you use, is fully use your workers or machine. At the same time, you want to minimize the production and inventory cost. Okay. Or another example, if financial analysts would like to establish an investment portfolio from a variety of stock. You have a variety of stock, okay, and bond investment alternative that you want to maximize the return on investment. Okay. So for which portfolio that you invest and how much, okay, so that is the use of linear optimization. Marketing manager wants to determine how best to allocate a fixed advertising budget among alternative advertising media such as web, radio, television, newspaper, and magazine that maximize advertising effectiveness. Okay, but in marketing, they want to identify either how much they want to spend or how the frequency, okay, the frequent to do the advertising through the different platform. Okay, if you only have one platform, let's say you don't have any other alternative, you want to advertise through television only, then you cannot use a linear optimization. Linear optimization is that if you have alternative. Okay, alternative, you have any other choices, you have a few alternative, then you want to make a better decision that you can use a different type of advertising so that you can maximize the effectiveness of your advertising. Okay, right? So then from that, after you run based on the constraint you have, maybe budget, location, whatsoever, then you can identify. So how frequent you should advertise through web or radio, or is it only newspaper and magazine only? So based on that, okay, based on the linear punya output, linear optimization output. Okay, so the last one, the company had warehouses in a number of locations. Okay, given specific customer demands, the company would like to determine how much each warehouse should ship to each customer so that total transportation are minimized. Okay, so they have the different location. So from which warehouse to deliver to which customer, to which location. Okay, so that they would like to minimize the total transportation. Okay, so that is an example. Okay, so linear optimization, sometimes we also refer as a linear programming. Okay, right? So linear programming to help a decision maker to make a better decision. And also, okay, so now currently in the business environment, numerous applications. So you can use in different applications. Okay, linear programming. Right, so this is an example. Okay, GE Capital use a linear programming to help determine optimal leasing structuring. Marathon Oil Company use a linear programming for gasoline blending and to evaluate the economics of a new terminal or pipeline. Okay, so this is an example. Okay, so remember at the beginning I said when decision maker, manager want to make a decision in this business, okay, so basically it's based on either you want to maximize whatever to maximize or want to minimize. Okay, and now we will look into the maximization problem only. Okay, a simple, first we go to a simple maximization. Okay, simple means that only two variables. Okay, 2 or 3 variables only, but your first I will explain using a 2 variables only. Okay, so this is a problem. Okay, so this one company, we will use a PAR incorporation as illustration for simple maximization problem. Okay, if I'm going too fast, please inform me. Okay, right? Okay, so PAR Incorporation is a small manufacturer of golf and equipment supplies. Okay, it's a one manufacturer, produce golf equipment and also supplies golf equipment. And now PAR Incorporation management and PAR Incorporation has decided to move into the market for golf bag. Okay, so they want to produce medium and high price golf bag. Okay, medium price and high price golf bag. Alright, and their distributor, okay, PAR distributor agreed to buy all of the bags they produce. Okay, so the duration is 3 months. Okay, so the duration to the production is for 3 months. So you must have duration when you want to make a decision. In what duration? Okay, so in this case, it's next 3 months. Okay, alright. So they want to produce 2 type of bag, medium and high price of bag. And also they don't have any problem to sell their product because their distributor will buy all the products, all the bags that they produce. Okay. All right. So this is a requirement to produce the golf bag. Okay. So this is a simple, very simple. Okay. So every golf bag, even for medium or high price. Okay. So medium is a standard bag. High price is a deluxe bag. Okay. All right. So every bag, okay, for both category, will go through these 4 departments. Okay. All right. So cutting and dyeing, sewing, finishing, inspection, and packaging. Okay. So these 4 departments. Okay. So this is the requirement production time for each bag, each department. Okay. All right. So each bag, each department hourly. Okay. So this is the requirement for each bag and each bag and for each hour. Okay, all right, so for each bag this is a requirement. Okay, okay, so